Alright, we got Wi-Fi, we got time. Another pop-up live. See if anybody comes onto this one. The last one didn't seem to have... No, I did have a couple people come in. See if anybody comes into this one. Tonight we are talking about your first video on YouTube about your personal development journey. What should it be about? That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button. That way you get notified when I go live tonight. And it'll be about 7:30, 8:30, between somewhere in there is usually when it happens. I haven't been doing this for very, very long, so there's still no rhythm yet. Just like these, calling them pop-up lives. I just came up with that name, I think, yesterday. And it wasn't during a pop-up live. It was during just the regular live that I was doing. I was like, yeah, I do these pop-up lives during the day. I was like, hey, that sounds cool. That's kind of how it goes. That's why I'm telling you guys, you gotta just start. That's the whole beauty of the just start movement, is you'll start, but see, the main ingredient that I added to the just start movement is check for progress. You got to be making progress daily. Measure for progress daily. You'll have a lot of progress when you put a lot of these days together. And one of the big mistakes I did was not checking for progress. My thing was just checking to keep busy. If I was keeping busy in life, then progress was going to happen. That's not the case, because you could be going in circles. You'll keep busy going in circles. That's no good. That's what I did for a big part of my life, which ultimately it wasn't a time waste. At the time, when I initially figured it out, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was wasting so much time. Yeah, it did. It was like, it was such a time waste. But like I was saying on a reply that I replied to a comment earlier, there is no bad, there is no good, there just is. In these situations, thanks for the first like, by the way. What happens is when you see something negative that happens to you, something challenging that happens to you, something low, of a low vibration, of a low attitude, an issue, a challenge, some bullshit, whatever you want to call it, a problem. Like me in that case, decades of going in circles. You would think, dang, what a waste of time. That's horrible. I can't believe that happened to me. But when you change and do this mindset shift, and now understand that everything happens for me, now I could come on here and say, hey, you know what? Make sure you're checking for progress. Because I was that person that was going in circles for 10, 20, 30 years. Don't do that. This is how you check for it. Don't validate yourself by keeping busy. Keeping busy is important. Doing stuff every day is important. Fatigue is the best pillow. But what about if you're not making progress? It'll happen. What happened to me is that you'll just go in circles for 10, 20, 30 years. See how it's no longer happening to me when I have the mindset of it happened for me? Like I was telling that guy earlier on the reply, I was like, if it didn't kill you, you got a ton of wisdom out of it. Now, you can teach. You can teach exactly what happened to you. So someone who's currently in that same issue, challenge, problem, adversity, hang up that you were in, you can help them save time. You can help them get out of it. And not only are you just talking about it because you learned it out of a book or you learned it out of a class or a seminar, you lived it. So you know exactly what it tastes like, what it smells like, what it is to be in that frustration of, oh my gosh, why isn't this working? That's the whole beauty of going through adversity. As bad as it seems, it's your superpower, is what I was taught. The biggest problem you had in your life, if it didn't kill you, it's your superpower. You just have to change the way you look at it. So the way you look at it changes. Once you see it as, oh shit, it didn't kill me, I'm a badass for getting through it. Now I gotta switch myself from being a victim to being disciplined, to being somebody that got through it like a badass. And I can help people. Help people with what? Teach them how you got through it. Teach them how it didn't kill you. Teach them how you were able to put up with it. And now even see it as your superpower and be like, yeah, I did that. What? Yeah, I was messed up. What? Yeah, 30 years of going in circles and wasting time. Yeah. But guess what? I'm still here and I'm not doing it no more. And I'm making hella progress in a short period of time. And now I could teach you to pay attention to not go in circles. the going in circles is just, especially if you got work ethic, good work ethic, it's easy to get into circles. Easy, because you're just working. Especially if they tell you get a good job and just work hard. Always say yes to any overtime. Always say yes to any of this. And you're just working. It's like, am I making progress with life? Not just with my job, with me, because I come before my job. Yeah, my position could get higher. Yeah, I can make a few more pesos and all that good stuff. But me, am I waking up every morning going, yes, another day? Or am I waking up going every morning like, here we go again? Or does it seem that it might get to that? Or maybe now you're at that point where it's starting to get like that. Or time for you to start developing. Time for you to start making yourself more. That's not bad. Oh, heck yeah. Here, no? All right. Let's see if anybody came in here real fast. Hey, bro, greetings from Colorado. What's up, Colorado? Tech tight, if you're still in here. Thanks for coming in. Make sure you subscribe so you get alert when I go off, live streaming again tonight. And that's it. We're gone. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for stopping by the pop-up live stream.